Hi, I'm Jono, and if you're new here, I do pencil drawings. Cool. So I'm constantly looking for new tools or new ways to push graphite around or find new ways to remove it and erase it. And every now and then I stumble upon a tool that really helps me out or changes the way I work. And recently I found something new, and so in this video I want to share that with you. Usually I've encouraged people to work with cotton wool. I've gotten really smooth tones with cotton wool that I haven't been able to get with blending stumps or just with normal pencil cross-hatching and strokes. But recently I found something that's even more smooth than cotton wool, and that is makeup sponges. So these sponges have got a really cool texture to them. They absorb graphite really well and apply it so beautifully and uniformly onto the paper. So I've got a clean piece of paper in front of me here, and I'm going to show you the difference in texture that I've gotten from cotton wool, which was my previous favorite thing to use to get really smooth backgrounds or really smooth tones. You can get this from any chemist or chemistry drugstore thing. Okay, so I've gone into this in depth in my other videos. I'm just going to create like a bit of a nub there to apply the graphite, and I've got graphite powder that I've ground down next to me over here, and if we use it to make a line, that's generally the kind of line we've been getting with cotton wool, which has been super smooth in the past. And we can also just experiment with this, trying to get as dark as we can go. So that's the darkest we can go. This kind of feels like a Verimark ad, one of those ads where they like mess up the floor.
Are you tired of getting patchy tones in your shading? Are your drawings taking too long? Well, those days are over with a revolutionary new makeup sponge. I used to think cotton wool was the greatest thing ever. That was until I discovered makeup sponges. With exciting new makeup sponges, you'll never want to draw again.
So you can see that comparison, like that's crazy. It's so much smoother. And to get really, really dark shades or dark tones, just like that. No more wasting time trying to get dark tones with cotton wool. Look how long it's taking to shade all of this area when I could just use a makeup sponge, and now that whole area is shaded. In the past I used to use cotton wool to make the mark, but nobody likes that. That's all patchy and there's no consistency between there. But if we use makeup sponges, look how beautiful that mark is. Say for instance you want to draw an alligator. All you need to do is make a mark like that. We've got feet over there. There we have an eye and a mouth. For me to try and do this with pencil, it would have taken me at least a day, but now I can do it within seconds with makeup sponges. Makeup sponges actually changed my life. I used to be really insecure. I used to spend hours and hours of my day drawing. Just think of how long it would have taken me to do that with pencil. But that's basically it. This tool is really dynamic and pretty impressive in how well it applies graphite onto the paper. So often if I'm doing large areas with cotton wool, there'll be like a streakiness or a bit of texture in the way that I apply the cotton wool. And with these sponges, I pretty much don't get that streakiness or that texture. I used it a lot in the background for this piece here behind me. Along with some other tricks and stuff which I've spoken about on my Patreon page. If you're interested in learning more stuff, you can sign up there. But using these sponges has been a huge help in just getting smoother tones and smoother textures in my work. Also, if you want to just get a general tone that isn't pitch black, I found that this is quite helpful in getting super light shading done. And then to erase this and lift it back out is really easy as well. It's not applied as hard as it is with cotton wool. It's a little bit easier, so I can erase there quite easily. Let's draw another alligator. I'm going to do the spikes earlier this time. It's just so fun. I could do this all day. This alligator isn't as dark as those alligators. And that's interesting. I love these alligators. There we go. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you found it useful. I'm quite excited about using these sponges in everything that I do from now onwards, and you should be too. There we go. This is kind of a weird tool that I stumbled upon. I think a lot of people are already using them, but I thought I'd just share it with you. I've a little bit late to the party maybe, but the results for me have been really, really cool. And I'm not sure why I haven't seen more people suggesting that their fellow artists use these. But anyway, let me know in the comments if you've tried it or if you have any other cool tools that you've tried. It's always nice to learn new things through the comments. I enjoy reading them and getting back to you with any questions if you have them. As always, thanks for the support, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.